Throwing ass on the gram, getting laughs at the stand. Only she can, only Feehans. It's only Feehans.
Welcome back to another episode of OnlyFeehans with me, Kerryn Feehan, and a very exciting guest today has a Netflix special coming out this Tuesday, July 25th. Soup to nuts. It's Mark Norman, you guys.
Wow, you got the info right. Appreciate it.
I've tried.
InfoWars. Thank you.
Thanks for coming down here, buddy.
Thanks for having us. It's a beautiful apartment, beautiful area. I'm proud of you. You made it.
Hey, man. Not doing comedy, but butthole pics will get you there, dude.
Hey, I can't do that.
Supplemental butthole pics.
I've tried. My asshole looks like hell. It's Wuhan. It's a wet market. There's a gummy bear and a Cheeto in there. There's all kinds of hair. It looks like Stavros' beard.
Oh, my God, Stavros. Yeah, I'm glad you're impressed, because you're like... To me, you strike me as someone who's very fiscally responsible. Like you're sort
try
of
to be, yeah.
conservative, but you do see the value in things. You own in New York. Which
I buy big. I don't buy little. Like I can't buy a smoothie because I'm like, it's $8.
Right.
Who the hell am I? Paris Hilton? And then I'll go buy. I bought a BMW. I bought a brownstone. Yeah, I go big.
Yeah, that's good. That's really smart.
But women hate that. My lady's like, what? Let's get lunch. And I'm like, we're gonna pay $18 for pad thai? Get out of here.
Get out of here.
You know,
go make me something, you whore.
Yes,
that's why I married you.
Back in the kitchen, broad.
What's the matter? I've been cooking. Just kidding. I've been making guacamole for 3 days straight.
Oh, guac is good.
I just got really into it.
You put the lime in?
Oh, I do fresh jalapeno, tomato, onion, garlic, sometimes I throw a little tagine.
Oh.
How do you pronounce that? I don't know. I think it's good. I get the blue tortilla corn chips, which
the
I
best
think
for guac.
make a difference.
Agreed.
I bring them to the pool and I offer it to everyone.
Good for you, and it looks like you know how to cook.
Kind of, right?
Yeah, because you brought something you made.
I know, but you haven't done something silly like used fire.
Yeah, one step at a time.
You're not going to burn an eyelash off or anything.
But there's a waitress at the cellar who brings in baked goods, and we all love her because I'm like, you want to do this? We'll eat them, you know? But it's cupcakes, it's cookies, it's brownies. She just enjoys doing it, so I'm like, great.
She used like I was baking for a while and I was trying to use like cassava flour and like protein powder to make it healthy.
No, it can't work.
It doesn't. It's just you need like flour, butter, eggs. Like you need those main sugar, real sugar.
Yes, the basics like gender. You got to go back to the roots. I'm joking. I'm a comedian.
I know. I have a new transgendered friend that I hung out with for a while. That's I don't know, pretty exciting for me. I really liked them.
You can make the jokes now. You're good. You got a friend.
That's what I figure, right? I need to solidify our friendship a little more with an outing. And my first thing is should I invite her to? And the first thing I'm thinking is the Barbie movie, but it feels a little on the nose.
Yeah, a little bit, right?
It feels a little too much pressure.
Yeah, they're both plastic women. Yeah. That's tough. It's almost like you want paparazzi to catch you. You don't want them to see you with Jerry Seinfeld. You want them to see you with his trans friend, That'll give me some points.
I think, how can I lose if I'm such a strong ally?
Exactly. Well, and real trans people, or whatever you want to call them, they're cool. You can make jokes with them,
100%.
or them, or her,
a lot
hey,
of times
he.
Their line of thinking is more in line with conservatives than you would think, super left people.
Exactly.
A lot of them are I don't want to be in the women's locker room. I do think that's fucking weird.
Yes.
I think we should have our own space. We're just not there yet.
Right. Well,
they're very rational.
They're very rational, and they don't want to be tiptoed around. Just treat me like a person.
Right.
Even though they're mutants. No, I'm just kidding.
Mark Elizabeth. They're friendly mutants.
Yeah, we love the Ninja Turtles. Those are mutants.
I know, the X-Men, are you kidding me?
But no, it's the same with black people. Every white woman's up there with a coffee and a small dog going, we need to help the brown people and the people of color. And they're going, shut the fuck up,
leave
bitch.
us alone, you condescending whore.
Exactly.
You're bothering us. Right. We were just living our lives.
Right. Just blow me.
We like crack. No. I was in Austin. Austin has such cool things going on in really pretty areas.
Oh, yeah.
And then just the zombies are
totally.
just the streets are riddled with them.
Yeah, they're different than these zombies out here too.
Yeah.
They're a little more animated. Like our zombies are kind of chill. They know the deal. Like, hey, you sit there, you stab one person on the subway every year.
Right. You hear about a slashing.
Yeah, but otherwise you just try to get a buck.
Right. Yeah, they seem a little more organized in Austin, almost like we're in their office and they're running little errands.
Yeah.
Like we're maybe bothering them.
Yeah, exactly. And the later it gets, the more they come out. And it's like The Last of Us.
I wasn't thrilled, but I did have a great time performing. The crowds are fucking great.
Great crowds. Where'd you go?
I was at the Mothership. I opened for Norton.
Whoa!
It was really fun.
That's great.
The month before, I did a couple spots in the small room, the little boy, but then it was the bigger stage this time. It's fucking awesome. Have you been there?
I have, yeah. I went with the Gil and the Aries.
Oh, you were probably there in the christening.
No, I missed that whole thing, but I go with when we do Protect Our Parks. We always get way too fucked up and then
How
go
frequently do you guys do that, or does it just kind of happen organically?
We probably
That's a great question, Kerryn. You fucking loser.
So, Mark, I heard you have a dog. No. We go, I don't know, if we do it 4 times a year, maybe.
Yeah.
But it takes like 3 years off your life. It's just complete shots, booze
the
shotgunning
whole
beer,
time.
mushrooms,
No
weed,
snacks?
cigars, no snacks, unless you want to eat some elk or some bullshit that he's got.
He butchers an elk in front of you.
Yeah, he's got Martian meat or whatever the hell he has over there. But it just takes so much. And then he's such a psycho. You know, he's all hopped up on testosterone and whatever the hell. So we're boozing and drinking whiskey for hours. And he's like,
Fear factor stuff.
Yes. He's like, let's go to the mothership. And you're like,
yeah. It never ends.
No, I want to go to bed. But he's Fear Factor. He's MMA. He's that guy.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I just feel like I can't hang like that anymore. But when I see people like him and like Bert Kreischer, though, too, just like
another one,
freaking rage, like they're 25 years old. I
know.
I don't know if inspirational is the right word, but I am in awe of it. Like,
Same.
I think it's a spectacle. Like it's more than human. Because
Completely.
a guy that's doing that, there's no way he's not hospitalized once in a while.
Yeah, he is the machine. I mean, but you go to his house and it's just his room is lined with pill bottles.
Really?
I mean, it's his blood pressure, cholesterol, all this shit.
Yeah.
And it's bad, but I think at least he's capitalizing on it. He's making money. Like there's other alcoholics we know who are just under a bridge right now doing fentanyl and getting drunk and have yellow eyes.
Right.
He's just at least making money. He's profiting.
And it's trickled down. It's like other people are making money.
Yes,
off it.
fully loaded.
In a big way. Yeah, brand sponsorship. Everybody's getting paid.
It's a good point.
Good stuff.
So who knows how long he'll live, but
I feel like he can easily, like, once he's going to hit some type of wall, I think he's going to have a rediscovery and he's going to maybe just go hard. He's going to take a left turn into health. And it's going to be good for that industry.
Good point. Yeah.
I mean, I think that's the biggest challenge, like making health and fitness like not so fucking nerdy.
Yeah.
It's hard to make it feel like a party when you're like, oh, just get in touch and be mindful of your muscles and and like lose inhibition.
Yes, because right now it's Goop. You know, it's Paltrow. I'm like, who gives a fuck about Gwyneth Paltrow or Wim Hof? They're doing breathing. Oh, breathing. Whoa, kale. Juices. And
Goop is the worst.
The worst.
Makes it like sound like a menopausal woman coming. It's the worst visual ever.
Goop.
It's like, it makes you think of Scoop. It makes you think of scooping out what's left of your female reproductive organs.
Yeah, says. I mean,
sorry, Gwen.
She seems nice, but I have zero. She has zero sexuality to me.
Yeah, I'm glad she's in touch with herself and congratulations, etc. But like, I feel like maybe we could have accomplished something a little more than like a dry brush.
Well, she got a vagina candle. Don't forget about that.
Right.
That's something.
It's like, what are you contributing to the world? It's like,
yes.
Oh, well, I made my cum candle and my dry brush, and I brush my teeth with dirt. What do you do?
Right. At least Bert is. Yeah, you're right. He's giving back.
Yeah, it's this. You know, the thing with the health industry is like there's only a finite amount of shit that works.
Yeah,
and it's
true.
like people just trying to market it in different ways and making new things. It's like it's all kind of the same shit.
That's a great point. Yeah,
Just
eat
weights.
right, exercise, get off your phone, and that's really it. You don't need the shizo candle
This
or
is
a
ridiculous.
pot.
For $72.
Yeah, or a brush.
Gwyneth, you're a fucking bitch. Like, that's some greedy bitch shit right there. Like,
it's all for her.
Pay me this money.
Right.
So she was on some show, a documentary, I don't know, where they like tested your blood or all your shit to see how old you really were biologically. And like, I felt really kind of bad. There was one, like, she made all these women in her like office do it. So like some of them were just marketing executives or whatever.
Oh, that's fucked up.
So yeah, meanwhile, her whole life she's been pumped full of nutrients and had a Pilates instructor. But like Meredith had like 3 kids and maybe a little bit of a drinking problem.
Yeah, did some blow in college.
Yeah. So they're testing all their levels or whatever, and they're like, Gwyneth, it turns out, and Gwyneth is what, 50 years old? They're like, it turns out you're 29 biologically.
Oh man.
And then they do Meredith. It's like, Meredith, we're shocked you're still walking. you fat bitch. And it just, you like saw her, they didn't really say that, but they were like, you're like 60. And you just saw her face be like, oh.
And she's holding a piece of pizza as
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
telling her in a cigar. Oh, poor
Gwyneth's
Meredith.
Like, you don't care, Gwyneth, you fucking bitch.
No, she doesn't
It's
care.
interesting. I want to get one of those like full body scans. Have you ever done that?
Nah, I don't want to know. I don't want that. I want to just keep on drinking and living my life. And I'll die when I die. I don't think it's good to know that stuff. It's like, would you want to know? You see those movies where the witch is like,
Right.
oh, you're gonna see how you're gonna die, and it's you on a toilet,
Right.
convulsing.
No.
I don't want to know.
No, I don't either.
Just let me go out.
Yeah.
I get hit by a car.
Right, because whatever way, I don't want to anticipate it.
Exactly.
I like the body scan thing. I think it could inform like, little pockets of where your like diet can improve. You're such a functional drinker though.
I push through. I'm hungover all the time, but I just keep going. And
Yeah.
it's hell. It is hell.
But do you still box and stuff?
I do it. I'm so busy now that I don't get to do it. But I went to the beach yesterday with the wife. We woke up. I was hungover. I was on like 3 hours of sleep. And she goes, "You still want to go to the beach?" Because I was talking about the beach. And I was like, okay. And I didn't want to do the beach at all. But I went and I got a few margaritas on the beach and I was back.
Oh, you're back in heaven.
Yeah.
Dude, you got a little vitamin D. You got some
Exactly.
tequila, which has stimulating effects, was one of my favorite liqueurs.
I love the alcoholic who's like, tequila is actually an upper. Like, all right, thanks. Like it's some kind of magical health potion.
It really was. Oh man, I saw like during one of my relapses, I was doing Bloody Marias before work.
Wow.
Yeah. I was really rationalizing it then. I was like, yeah, this is totally healthy.
What was work?
I was a copywriter at Paramount Network.
Wow, that sounds like a kind of a cool gig.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
That's like the rom-com girl gig.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
I'm a writer at Paramount.
Yeah.
You know?
Meanwhile, I just like watch YouTube videos all day and like go to brainstorming meetings. You say one funny thing and they're like,
Right.
I'm like, you guys are nerds.
but
no.
sounds like a decent paycheck.
It was fun until they like laid off. I was a freelancer. I think I was there for 2 years, and then the pandemic happened, and they laid off 85% of their freelancers. And I was, can you believe it? I was one of them. I didn't rise to the 15%. I was like, guys, what about all my great ideas? I did do some stuff that like won awards though. Like they made Heathers a show.
Oh, the movie, with Shannon Doherty.
Yeah, they tried to make it a show on Paramount.
Okay.
It was okay. They made like one of the Heathers a gay man.
Of course.
And then one was fat.
Of course.
And then one was like black.
Of course. the Bermuda Triangle of woke box checking.
The axis of diversity. Fucking evil. But it was just like, I wrote a thing about a tampon, like as like a promo, and like I was like put the Olympic relay race music behind it, and like have girls be like going to bring a girl a tampon, and then you bust into the bathroom and you just see blood pooled on the bathroom floor, and like then you like pan in or something, I don't know, and you see it's like a body hunched over, and one of the girls goes, "We're gonna need a bigger tampon."
Oh, solid. I like it. That's not a bad line.
It was real glossy, and like they made it all like, cool looking.
Yeah. But the problem is you can't force that. Like, my lady loves all that horse shit with The Bachelor and all that stuff, whatever they are called. And
whatever they are called.
And they did one where it was like, let's put more black people in. And she was like, the show is just bad now.
Right.
And I love the show. And she's like, I don't have anything against the black people.
They just can't read the cue cards.
Yeah, they keep dancing. But no, But like she'll watch a 90 Day Fiance where some African guy is boning this fat old white lady.
Right.
And she's like, they're black, but I love this because it's not forced.
No, it's authentic. It's real.
Yeah. So.
Yeah,
it's silly.
Forced diversity. It just doesn't seem like a great idea.
And it's not working. I mean, everything's tanking.
Did you read Andrew Schultz's theory about the whole strike thing?
I did. I liked it. And then I brought it up at a party, and everybody's like, "What the fuck?" And I was like, "I don't know." And I unliked it.
Don't bring it up. I don't mean to. Don't bring. You gotta read the room. Oh, look at that beautiful couple.
Oh yeah.
Look at that stunning match.
That's love right there. That's true love. The only thing good about this show, and I've said it before, is it lets you know how great America is.
Right.
This
They were willing to do anything.
He's willing to fuck this cow just to get to Tallahassee.
Life. Oh, look at that moose of a woman. She looks like a Muppet.
Yes, she does.
Oh man,
Ooh,
but that's what that was my question, because those guys are young and virile. Do you think they're just like, I just got to get there. I just got to get to America.
I think so.
And then I'll leave her. I'll figure it out. I'll get a job.
They're humming the Star Spangled Banner while they eat her ass, just to remember you're coming to the promised land.
Oh man, I banged a Marine.
Hey, well done, Semper Fi.
Thank you so much. What a babe. What a great personality. I love a Marine. I love a man in the armed forces.
Yeah, they're dumb and malleable.
Oh my God, they're just ready to go. He's like, I'll drive you to the airport. What time's your flight? 5:30 a.m. Yeah, no problem.
Wow.
Right?
That is nice.
Oh, it's just like they're just full of duty.
And they have no emotion. They're not like, oh, this sucks, I gotta drive you. They're just like, let's do it.
Let's go. Give me your bag.
Yeah.
Oh,
we need these guys.
They are to me the best fucking guys.
Yeah.
That's like all Joe Rogan hires to work security.
That's right.
Is these guys and MMA guys. So whatever, might have a joke or two in my acts about fucking MMA guys. One of them comes out. I was like hanging out front, receiving my accolades after a set. And one of the security kids comes up to me. I'm telling kid, I say that because he was like my height. He's like, hey, what's up? I'm Danny. I'm one of the security guys. I'm like, cool. He's like, Joe hires like ex-Marines and like MMA guys to like do the security. And I go, which one are you? He goes, MMA.
So how was the sex?
Really good.
All right.
Really, really consensual.
Oh, perfect. Do you seem like you want to get thrown around.
Yeah, I do, because I brace myself.
But wouldn't that? I feel like if I was a lady, because me and the wife will bang, and I'm like, you get tired, and so you just kind of have a sideways,
sure,
shiver
that's
session. But
you sees, I sees.
Yeah, but the guys, like, if you're gonna fuck this Marine, you kind of have to be like, all right, you got to stretch.
You really do. You have to. Yeah, I got to get my hips loose.
Yeah.
And that's good. I have like strong legs, so.
Oh, there you go.
I usually have a good time.
That helps.
Those guys are the best because they're big and they're like suffocate. Like this guy's chest was also like huge. He was also younger than me, so he was a little insatiable. Like after like one time sex, I was like, wow, had sex with a Marine. Time for bed.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
We have an early flight, and like for a while he was like, "Come on, let's have sex again." I was like, "No."
Damn.
But it sucked because he had this big, perfect chest. It was like one of those, like a Tempur-Pedic pillow, dude.
Oh.
I was like, "This is just let me sleep here."
That is nice.
Forever. If I could buy that.
Oh,
just the chest part of a man.
Good point. Yeah, I mean, men just buy the pocket pussy. We don't want the other part.
Market it, Pat.
Market it.
The other part.
There you go. Look, Marine chest.
Shut up.
Wow, you nailed it.
Fuck up.
Oh, you can get a black one. Hey, that's fun. Muscle Man Pillow. $50.
You send me that link right now.
Wow.
What a dream.
Spray a little whiskey on there and some cigarette smoke.
What a dream come true.
Look at that. Now pull up vaginas that I can buy. Because that's all. You just want certain parts of people.
Wait, can you imagine? Say that's your first time going home with a girl, and you walk into her room, and she on the one side of the bed she has like one of those pillows. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah, well, I had wrestling dummies as a kid, which was kind of like this.
Okay.
And I never. It's funny to think that if a girl came to my house when I was a kid, she was probably like, "Oh, I could hug that," whereas I'm like suplexing it.
Yeah.
Good times. A girlfriend pillow. No, but no guy wants to cuddle.
You don't like to cuddle at all?
Not really. Also, guys don't go on Etsy. So who's
Never?
this for? Lesbians, I assume?
Yeah. Or maybe girlfriends, they'll be like, oh, you're going on the road, babe? Here, you'll need this.
Yeah, yeah, that'll work.
Hey, babe. Yeah, that's just kind of...
It's not the same.
No.
We don't want to be held.
No, you guys want to be able to, like, choke it out.
Yeah, you want to be able to move around a little bit.
Fuck with it.
Yeah, the cuddling is tough because I can't sleep already. So with the cuddling, it's hopeless.
You have tough time sleeping.
Cannot sleep to save my life.
What time do you usually wake up in the morning?
If I push it, I just lay there. You know, I'll just lay there until about 10:30.
But you're awake.
Yeah, I'm in and out, you know.
Okay.
But I go to bed at about 3
Right.
every night.
And that's you, like, trying to get to bed.
Oh, yeah. And I got to wind down. Do you wind down? I can't just... Some people can just go to bed.
I'm falling asleep in cabs often.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm jealous. Must be nice.
I'm falling asleep in cab. I take a midday siesta. That's maybe like a controversial take.
Really?
Yeah. Not every day, but like... So I'm up at like 5:36 every morning.
5:36.
Yeah. And I'm out the door with the dog at 6, typically.
Wow.
On a later morning, I'll sleep till 7.
Okay. When do you go to bed?
Last night I went to bed at like 1:20. Or I got home at 1:20, 1:30, but I had a late spot last night. Today, after this, I do anticipate a little masturbation, nap time sesh.
That helps.
And then, I'll hopefully have an evening. But like back in the back days, shut up, Karen. Prehistoric times or whatever, that's how people used to do it.
That's right. Increments.
Yeah, they'd wake up mad early. They'd get a lot of shit done in the morning. They'd sleep in the middle of the day. And then they'd have a whole other day.
That's true. It's probably a better system. But the problem is we go to work all day. Well, most people go to work. I'm starting to figure out why you got fired from Paramount Plus. You're just snoozing by the coffee machine at 1:30.
100%.
Yeah.
I would do one of these, like, when you're like trying to pretend
I did that all the time
and
at
then
school.
You're like, ugh.
Yes, you kind of reboot.
But
You're
you
like,
mostly work nights, right? Like,
Always.
what time do you? But you do a lot of pods.
I do a lot of pods all day. It eats your days. So I'm fucked. I'm burning the candle.
Yeah.
But you got to do it now. Do it while you can.
Yeah, I get that mentality. You sound like my dad.
Yeah, make hay while
He's
the
like
sun.
He's talking to my brother. He's like, this is when you make your money. What are you doing? Make your money.
Exactly.
Go.
I'll go to the Amalfi Coast when I'm 68.
Right.
And I'll get some young floozy to spend my money.
Yeah, I kind of like when I'm in like work mode, I'm in work mode. And I sort of like, sometimes I see all these European vacations. I was supposed to go to Saint-Tropez with my mom this year, but she got an infection in her foot. But I'm just like, I'm getting jealous a little, but I'm like, I'll go next summer maybe.
Yeah, you got plenty of time.
Plenty of time.
Well, what are you, 28?
29.
There you go.
The Amalfi Coast.
Wow, look how pretty. I've been there before. It's stunning.
Beautiful.
It doesn't even seem real.
Oh.
And all the people are attractive and rich and tan.
I'm going to go there next
Woo!
summer.
It's a horrible place to bring a wife.
Right.
No, I'm just kidding.
Sand to the beach.
Yeah, there you go. Just
yeah,
go back.
that's the thing. Like, I also like don't have a travel partner right now, and I do feel like experiences like this are best shared with someone.
Definitely. Especially someone you're fucking.
Right.
You get that balcony sex with the view.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
Like I had, not that it's a misfortune, but the guy that I dated, his family owned a vineyard in Portugal. And like I don't drink, and like they would also like pay for everything. Like he'd be like, oh, I can help pay for your ticket because my mom's going to buy mine. And that would just make my vagina really dry.
Why?
I didn't like...
I thought women liked getting shit paid for.
I didn't like that his mom, like his parents were paying for it. It would have been hotter if like he had money.
Got it.
So it just never really...
So you'd fuck the mom?
Do something.
Yeah.
But I'm a bitch. That's something I feel like I should go to therapy about.
Nah, I think that's pretty normal. I mean, look, whatever makes your vagina moist that's just what it is.
Yeah.
It's not.
I'd rather go to like the Jersey Shore for a weekend with like a construction worker.
Yeah.
Than like Portugal with a dude whose mom bought the tickets.
All right, that's fair. I'm learning a lot because ladies, you keep everything so tight-lipped. No pun intended. Not you. But
I'm like, in my head right now, I'm like, nah, not really. Not anymore.
but I feel like men, women are always like, men don't know anything about women. They don't know what we want. I'm like, well, tell us. We'll do everything you want, but you guys keep everything a fucking secret.
Well, I know, because we'll be like, well, I want you to just know.
Exactly.
I want you to just feel it.
Yeah.
That makes my blood boil.
No wonder there's like problems with men and women right now. Just tell us. We'll do anything.
We'll do whatever.
It's got to be a secret, or you got to figure it out or stumble across it. I don't know. It's not going to happen.
I've seen great couples around lately, though. I think men and women are getting along.
All right. I hope you're right. I feel like maybe I'm watching too much YouTube.
My brother and his wife are like still in love.
Okay.
They've been married for like 13, 14 years.
Yeah.
They have like 2 kids, and it's like, kids are fucking hard. I don't know
Kids
if you're
are
going
hard.
to have one, but
I think so, yeah.
they're like, my sister has one too, and she just travels with him to DC. This little 2-year-old toddler who's just like, oh, I want to kill myself. How can I drown? How can I? What can I put in my mouth? And it's just like it's nonstop.
What a nightmare.
You're just like, but he's the cutest fucking kid you'll ever see in your life, and
Yeah.
it is so nice to see people that like love their kids that much.
Great. That's great.
It's beautiful.
I always hear parents say like it goes by fast, and I'm like, good. This sucks. This seems like hell. It's not even my kid. And I'm like, please turn 17 so we can not listen to you scream.
But I feel like it's like 100 like crazy things that like stress you out there. You're like, oh my God, like what can they eat this? I don't even know. Like is they eating too much?
Everything.
And then there's like one cute moment and you're like, who cares?
I guess so. And I think
so
if it's
cute.
your kid, you actually
You
like
really
it.
love it.
Yeah, like, people show, they're always like, look at my kid. And you're like, it looks like every other kid. It's a blobby white nothing. But it's theirs, so they give a shit.
Do you have nieces and nephews?
I do. My brother has 2 adorable daughters who are like brilliant. He doesn't let them use TV, phone, tablet, nothing.
How did he do that? How old are they? They're so hard.
9 and 5.
Yeah.
And they read, they write plays, they paint, they do puzzles, they do...
the stuff we used to do when we were kids.
Exactly, yeah. But like not even a Nintendo, nothing.
No
and
Nintendo?
So they do pottery because they got to do something.
Right.
So these kids are geniuses. They're way smarter than us.
Right. But they say that's what's so good for you. There's this guy, I forget his name, Callie, or I don't know, Kane. He talks about how kids, when they're younger, they're so fast to learn, and they're using experiences and like visceral learning and touching it on and then exploring and doing stuff. And then the school system just comes in and like shuts it all down and like makes like a 5-year-old sit at a desk inside a sunless room all day, and just like dictates like what learning is.
Yeah.
Instead of fostering the natural exploration that like whatever we're supposed to do.
Yeah, it makes sense. But then it's just training you for like a cubicle gig.
How does he not give them the iPad?
He's got willpower, this guy. He's a stay-at-home dad. He does internet stuff at home.
Okay,
and,
so do I.
He has no camera. But, he's like a programmer. But he's just a tough dude, and he pushes through. And if you get over that hump of them being like, I want to, they'll read a fucking book.
Yeah. And I bet you they're really going to appreciate it when they're older, when they are going to be different, because it's just the placation of it. You just see like the numbness that goes over, the trance like state that like they go into, and the fiending for it when they don't get it.
Yes.
And then like you see them, they have to use it as a bribe and as a punishment. Like,
right. Yeah, like I took the elevator. You live on the 4th floor, not to give too much away, but it's a 14-second ride, and I was like, I better look at my phone.
Yeah.
14 seconds, I couldn't make it.
I know, that natural inclination. I'm so rude to people. I'm so rude to people's faces.
Right.
I will be in the middle of a conversation with like one of the dog moms at the dog park, or like a comedy, like a comic friend.
Yeah.
Like, and I'll be at the table with them, and I'm like, and I'm bored with you. Boom. Phone. It's so fucking rude.
Yeah. Also, the phone, you don't have to respond. Right. When you're talking to a dog park guy, you're going to be like, is that right? You don't say. That's a lot of energy to expel.
It's exhausting.
It's exhausting, faking to give a shit. And with the phone...
Bichon frisé, you say.
Yeah, you could just move it along with the phone if this is boring. Well, you can't move it along with a guy.
No, you can't change a channel on someone's personality.
Right.
That's it, dude.
Right. But that's why this might be so popular. because no one does this anymore. So people are like craving or however long humans have been around. We've been talking and having conversations, sitting around a fire and chit-chatting.
Right.
And now it's kind of gone. So this podcast have just spiked in popularity.
Is that true?
That's my theory.
That's a good theory. I like that theory. Yeah, because I think about connection a lot.
Yeah.
And yeah, like what determines a connection with somebody, and like how it's nowadays rare to connect with people, especially like finding somebody that you can like live with.
Totally.
I think it's wild. That's like, I was thinking about my new friend and their mate, and it's just like they're so happy.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, you're so lucky to have found someone in this sea of fucking garbage.
I know. And
Not to sound trite.
Birth rate is down, marriage is down. Like,
Yeah.
And I'm not like this big, you got to get married guy, you got to get kids. I'm not one of these traditional guys.
Like Elon.
But yeah.
Elon really wants us all knocked up.
Overpopulation or whatever, underpopulation,
Yeah.
whatever it is. But I
all
do
the
think
studies-
it's down because of this. It's too easy to not get married.
Yeah, but the studies are also showing that like the happiest people are the single unmarried women.
Oh, is that right?
And I think that those studies are getting out.
Interesting. Well, I do think marriage is a little silly. And that's coming from a married guy.
Yeah. What do you think is a better idea? What's silly about it?
Well, I think it's weird that we have to sign as a contract. The government is involved in our love.
It's like you're going into business with someone.
Yeah. And then it's super crazy to getting out the divorce and splitting the money and the lawyers and all that. So that's weird. People should be able to just come and go as they please. And I get that marriage makes it a little more official, but
Yeah.
does it have to be legal?
Yeah.
You know?
It's the business arrangement of it, I suppose. Like, what are our jobs? Why are our roles different? Are our jobs different? Are we supposed to like earn a different amount each now that we're together? And am I entitled to your money just because I signed this piece of paper?
Exactly. I don't get it. Like Kelly Clarkson just got divorced.
Oh, she's probably paying out the ass to that guy.
She gave the guy half. Millions and millions and millions. So the guy, cleaned up, but I still don't think it's right, even if it's even a guy or girl.
Did that guy write any of those songs?
Fuck no.
Maybe he did. I don't know. I don't know who he was.
I doubt it. He just kept feeding her cupcakes. But
I have been talking about feeders a lot. I think they're the worst type of humans.
feeders?
Yeah, that they feed their partners until they blow up. Look at this goofball.
Yeah, he knew what he was doing.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, it's a great song, honey. Keep writing.
Daytime talk show? Absolutely. Go for it.
Yeah. Ching, 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 ching. That's it. Cash register's growing. Oh, wow. So they got kids together, too. See, that's tough.
Right.
Yeah, no wonder people don't want to sign up for this. It's
because then it's
antiquated.
like you're dissolving a business.
Yeah.
Everything changes. The dynamics all change.
And at least when a business ends, you can kind of end like, hey, I want to pull out of my stake.
Let me get a
claim.
return on my initial investment.
Exactly. But it's not, no one's crying, oh my God.
Right.
Late nights staying up fighting. It's tough. Marriage is tough, so I get why people don't want to do it. But here, let me
Mark,
throw-
you just got married.
I know. But I'm very happy. I'm one of the lucky ones. I found a great gal and all that.
You really got lucked out.
But let me
She's
throw this
fucking
at
great.
you.
Yeah.
I got a theory here. All right. Everybody's going, all I hear on the internet is like, I'm so depressed, anxiety's way up, I want to kill myself. It's the worst time to be alive, the division, the racism, the fighting. And then you go, you ever thought about having a kid? They go, I don't want to ruin my life. So you're like, well, how bad is it? If you don't want to ruin your life, all you do is talk about how bad life is and the world is horrible, but yet you won't have a kid because you don't want to fuck it up.
But what is there to fuck up if you're saying it sucks?
Exactly. That's my point. So I think people are full of shit with how sad they are.
I'm sick of people who don't take their life into their own hands.
That too. That's also part of it.
It's just like when the solutions are right in front of them. I really hate people that read all the articles and love spouting off the bullshit
the worst.
and don't implement any of it in their daily lives. Like it drives me fucking nuts. They're like, oh, I heard that women should be lifting weights. I'm like, do you even follow me, dude? I was like, I was fucking bench pressing this yesterday. Like,
yeah.
I'm like I know the stuff. And then the people who are just like they act like these little changes are the hardest thing in the world. And it's like, well, don't complain to me about your back. Don't complain to me that you can't breathe. Don't complain to me that you can't walk up the stairs. I don't want to name names. I saw a comedian who's not that old, but he's very overweight with a fucking cane last night.
Oh, shit.
Who knows what he fucking did? You know? It's just like your quality of life matters.
Of course. They treat their body like a rental car. Like, no, this is it. This is all you got. This is the one body.
Yeah. And it's like you just make little, you make little changes. And
we're talking to you. No.
I'm very lucky that I didn't have like the fat gene. Because when I was boozing, like it was all bad. I wasn't like boozing and like eating kale chips.
Of course.
So I'm like, I did get a little fat at one point. But
I remember that. I don't think I knew you when
it just looked wrong on me. It was just like, whoa. It's like, you look sick.
And you feel worse. And so you got to take a long look in the mirror and go, this is gross. I feel like shit.
Yeah.
What can I do?
Yeah.
And I don't think a lot of people are willing to do that.
And all this like stuff like Coke and all these places that are so rich, they have all of these like deals with these research companies and like the government and the FDA. So like also like stuff is just pushed at people. Like imagine you're addicted to a drug and this drug is so fucking readily available. It's just like shoved down your face like every day. And it's so good. It makes you feel so good.
Of course. And now everybody wants a quick fix.
The Ozempic shit.
I was just about to say that.
It's so gross to me.
I know people on it, friends of mine.
What are you doing? Like, what are they doing?
It's just an easier move.
Yeah, but you're not fixing the problem.
I know. It's a Band-Aid. And when you get off of that shit, you're going to balloon.
Be so fucked up. There's no way to do it other than the regular way.
Right.
It's just lifting weights and not eating tons of garbage. And even though I fucking take care of myself, I work out like a mad woman, I ruined my stomach the other night. I had a casino gig. I ate Burger King.
Jeez.
I know.
Wow.
And I ate a whole sleeve of Reese's Cups.
Whoa.
In one sitting. And my stomach was a mess for, I'm telling you, like 4 days.
What happened? That's like worse than
lost
relapse.
control.
Yeah, you really did.
I lost control.
One or the other, Burger King or the you can't do both.
I was like, I want to be like Bert Kreischer. I want to party. I just want to party.
Well, I'm a hypocrite too because I'll be like, oh man, I eat pretty good. I exercise. And then I'll drink like 58 beers in a weekend.
Are you mostly beer?
I love beer, but I think I have celiac.
That's not good. Don't drink beer.
I know, but I love beer.
Are you a whiskey guy though?
Whiskey and tequila, yeah.
Whiskey, tequila, beer, yeah. It's crazy that you drink. I mean, do you know when to stop though?
I do now, but I was the blackout guy in college.
But you just don't look bad. Like,
oh, thanks.
You show me like Bert Kreischer, and I'm like rosacea. You know, like
bloating.
Yeah, but like not you. It's interesting. You've got good genes.
Oh, thanks, Sicilian.
That's totally it.
Yeah, I take breaks. That's the key. Like you can have the Burger King and sleeve of Reese's, but you can do that every now and then.
Like every 6 months, maybe.
Yeah, but other people do that twice a week, 3 times a week.
I don't understand how their shit regulates itself. Like, I don't know how they live.
I know, and their body is being so nice by trying to process it and work on it, but they're just so mean to themselves.
Yeah.
And then you go, hey, you got to stop doing that. They go, but I like it. You're like, yeah, I know. I like fucking hookers under the bridge, but you can't just do it every day.
And you like it in the moment. But
yes.
Like, think about the after.
Good point. Instant gratification.
Yeah.
That's not always the key.
That's all addicts is. Like, even when I like relapsed, I was still trying to exercise. This was like 5 years ago, but my brain was so fucking warped. I would go take a workout class, spin class, whatever. And then afterwards, I was like, all right, cool. Now I'm going to go drink beer.
Yeah.
Hydrated. I'm like, I'm having I would have Sapporo and sushi. I'm like, this is a health food. I might as well be having a smoothie.
Right.
Like,
and you earned it.
Right.
Because you did the workout. So you're like, I earned this, but now you're back to zero.
Canceled yourself out.
Exactly.
You might as well fucking cancel yourself.
And then all these people bitch and moan, and then you look at these like construction guys, like you said, they're up on a fucking roof with the sun beating down. They got a hard hat on.
Yeah.
They want to kill themselves, and they fall off the roof, and they can't work anymore. And you're like, they're not bitching.
They're not. They sleep at night too. They're not on antidepressants.
Yes.
They don't have anxiety.
Yeah, they're happier than us.
They're using their bodies. They have a purpose. It might be simple, but it's like
But we look down on them. I'm like, no, these guys are fucking hero. We need them. They're necessities.
They're real fucking men. They also can like look at a problem and solve it. Like there's a certain type of man that just like knows what to do with like his hands and like sees like a
That's
fucking.
true. That is a certain type of person. And women have that too with like, oh, this kid is crying. Let me get in there. Let me work on it.
Yeah, chloroform.
Yeah, yeah. Throw it in the dumpster. Put it in the tub. But
did you see that video of that girl who threw the baby away recently? The 17-year-old in like Mexico. Her mom totally knew too, and they like caught her. It's all on surveillance, and they like the doctors are like, we just found the baby in the trash can, and the girl's like, oh. Like legit is just like yikes, and the mom is standing there and she's like, I told you not to do that. I told you not to like do that. I told you would be in trouble. And it's like, yo, dude, you guys can't just throw babies away.
She got arrested.
She did.
4 months later.
4 months. Why did it take him 4 months?
yeah, what the hell? How's the baby?
Dead.
Oh, probably for the best. I mean, just because
Honestly.
that mom would have fucked it up.
Right.
Jesus, it's weird that anybody can have a kid.
Anybody.
Like, you got to go through a little bit of work to get a gun.
Oh, my
But having
God.
a kid, anybody can do it.
I can't think of like, I already have a dog. Like if you were like, here's a Pomeranian, I'd be like, no fucking way. I can't handle it. A kid, I'm just like, where? I love my nieces and nephews, but it's too much.
It's not for everybody.
Not for everyone, and that's fine.
Yeah, that's totally fine.
You need like rich aunts and uncles in your ecosystem anyway. You know what I mean? I think they can like help take the financial burden off of the parents and like big situations like my like aunts and uncles growing up would like, you know, help towards my first car or like paid for like my ballet camp one summer. You know? It's like they're part of the thing.
Yeah, I can't wait to do that stuff for my nieces.
Part of the village.
Yeah, help them out. And they live in Wisconsin, which is kind of nice.
Now their money's going to go far there.
Yeah, it goes far. And we don't, I don't have to see them that much.
No.
It's so far away.
They think your facial is on a dollar bill. My family started calling me Auntie Warbucks. I'm like, this is great. They're like, do you want to FaceTime? Like, not really.
Yeah, just throw money at it.
Let me hit that Venmo, though. I took my niece and nephew to see Lion King. I'm like, this show's been running for almost 30 years, you fucking goofball. They loved it.
Oh, good.
They loved it.
They better. That's not a cheap ticket.
Nope.
How was the show? I've never seen Lion King.
So I saw it when it like was first opened, like 400 years ago, and it was spectacular. Like everything was like brand new. Now it's at a little bit of a smaller theater. You can tell they've scaled things down, but it was still awesome.
That's great.
And you recognize the songs, and it's very much a spectacle.
That's awesome because I don't do any of that stuff. I got to get like Hamilton. I never saw.
Me neither. Still haven't.
Still never saw Book of Mormon.
But those tickets, I really feel, aren't they like $500-600?
Yeah, easily.
That's very expensive.
It's silly. And then they're like, I got you a deal. These were $480, and you're like, all right.
Suck my dick. Yeah, you're in the last row. You can't see anything.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to be in the bleachers of Broadway.
Yeah. I took a date on a Broadway show like 10 years ago, and she fell asleep, and I was like, never again. Never again. Not worth it. I was trying to be classy.
That's a huge mistake. First of all, I'm like, you must have really liked her, Mark Norman.
I did, yeah. I did.
She fell asleep?
I got free tickets.
Was it?
Yeah. But she didn't know that.
Was it Jersey Boys?
No, it was actually...
They're like, big girls don't cry. She's asleep.
I would have enjoyed that show. It was some bullshit one that ran for like 10 minutes. I think it was American Psycho, the play.
Wait, that's really good.
Yeah, which I love the movie, but
that's really good.
The musical sucked.
So what's up? What do you got going on? I mean, you just shot a special. I mean, the special's coming out. It's exciting.
Yeah. Got some dark jokes in there I'm a little nervous about. But,
Are you really?
Yeah, but, fuck it.
Why, did they say anything to you about it? Well, how does that work?
Netflix is cool as shit. I think Chappelle kind of just broke open the door.
Right.
And I said, here's the special. Any notes? And they were like, nah, good. The only thing I said was I wouldn't do COVID stuff just because it's been enough time.
Right.
But they were like, R word, F word,
all
midget,
good.
All good.
Let's go.
We're
That's
in.
Exciting.
Yeah. Then I'm nervous, but I saw Sam J last night, and she's like, oh, I got 20 minutes on the R word. I'm like, great.
Great.
Yeah. If anybody gets mad at me, I'll just point to the black lesbian and be like, yell at her too.
Hey.
I want to watch.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'm excited. And
cool.
Now on to the new material, which sucks.
What? Well, you're the best, man. Hey.
We'll figure it out.
What do you got going on?
I'm going to drive. I got a rental car. I'm driving to Lancaster,
Oh, you
Pennsylvania.
just got it. For some reason, I thought you were returning it.
No, I wish. I hate having a car around. You got to park it. I'm worried about a ticket. It's too much stress in New York.
I don't drive anywhere. I take Ubers everywhere.
Good for you.
Are you TSA pre-check?
I am finally.
I have to go to an appointment.
Oh, I did it at Staples.
That's where I got to go.
Oh, it's quick. It's
Okay,
not bad.
what do they do?
They do a bunch of bullshit with some forms. They look at your ID. They take a photo. They take a photo of you, and I think a fingerprint, and then you're done.
Okay, no insertion.
No search, no insertion, no
Okay.
penetration.
All right.
You're good to go. I got to get that global entry.
I'm so glad that we didn't wrap up when I was ready to. Because imagine we didn't get that on camera. Your farts don't stink though. They sound my farts sound very similar sometimes.
Really?
Like a trumpet. Yeah. They're
I'd love to hear it.
A lovely musical trumpet. No, I'm a little when I menstruate, everything gets real messed up down there. And that's what's happening right now. I just feel like since I'm past my birthing years, every time I have my period, it's like a personal assault affront on my physical and emotional well-being.
You ever thought about that? Can't girls get a patch?
I don't like fucking with my hormones.
That makes sense.
I'm like a naturalist in that way. I guess I think I should function the way God intends me to function. But
Yeah.
I'm still entitled to suffer and complain about it like
Of course.
a Jew.
Well, I think I think you're more connected than people realize. You wake up with the sun. You nap. You have good sleep.
Yeah.
You're natural.
I
You eat
knock
pretty
out.
well. You exercise.
I don't wear deodorant.
Really?
No.
How's it smell?
It's fine. Well, when I did Julio's podcast a couple weeks ago, I had his producer get right in there, and he goes, "But you smell like you're wearing deodorant." I'm like, "I'm not.
Whoa.
I'm not. I'm just deodorant has aluminum in it, which clogs your pores and sometimes can overemphasize that
Wow,
classic
you see?
BO smell."
You're goop. You're a whore goop.
I'm pure goop whore.
Yeah. That's pretty good. I think showering is not so great for you either.
If I don't earn a shower, I'm not showering.
Interesting.
If I don't sweat,
Yeah.
what am I cleaning?
What's the point? Now you're just wiping away enzymes and bacteria you might need.
You might need to eat at your butthole goop.
Yeah, well, if you're going with the butthole eating, I would do a little douching or
A
bidet.
little dab?
Yeah, dab will do you. And the hair's a big one. You wash your hair too much. That's no good.
Yeah. You want to keep the oils.
Yeah, exactly.
It's summertime, so I'm really au natural. I'm in and out of my pool. I just condition. I don't even use shampoo. I don't like anything drying during the summertime. I'm also an earth sign, so I feel like that has something to do with it.
Oh, man. You're all hippy dippy crunchy. I had no idea.
I think I'm in my hippy dippy crunchy years.
Yeah, well, when you don't have a baby, you got to find something.
Look at all these plants dying around me.
But you got a view of the water. You got a sunshine coming in your apartment.
I do
trees.
love my life, and I really I wouldn't mind including a partner in it, and they don't even really have to fully get in line with my routine. I feel like I could adapt. If you need to be out here and play video games while maybe I'm getting a restful night's sleep. You probably do you ever take nights off specifically?
Rarely. Maybe a Sunday here and there.
Yeah. On those nights, do you feel a sense you're at peace and you're restful, or do you have guilt about not being on stage?
I have guilt, and the wife is like, "You have a night off. Let's fill it with shit." And
She
I'm like,
wants to do the stuff.
Which I understand because I'm never there, so I
Right.
get it. So I try to just suck it up and do her
Do
bullshit.
it. You should. You're such a fucking asshole. Her bullshit is probably dinner at Cipriani's.
That's true. That's true.
It's such
yeah.
bullshit.
She's the normal. She's the sane one here. I'm aware of that.
Oh man, I had to eat fucking caviar. It's such bullshit.
Yeah, because she'll be like, "Oh, your special's coming out. We should do a thing," and I'm like, "No thing.
You
no
don't want to
thing.
do a thing. That's
thing
nice
is
to
work."
have somebody that wants.
It is, and I appreciate that.
Wants to celebrate you like that.
That's
It's
true.
also I feel like your agents and your people should do that shit too.
Yeah, I guess. I try not to mix emotion with them.
Right. Keep it real robotic.
Crack the whip. Yeah, you work for me.
Sign the fucking thing. Yeah, so make them throw a fucking party for you with an open bar, and you can invite whoever. And it's summertime in New York, and you can do it on a rooftop.
Yeah, that's not so bad. Ideally, I'd like to have someone throw me a party but not go. So the party's just happening, but I'm not there. I'm watching TV.
There's a hologram of you.
Oh,
Comedy.
That's ideal.
Comedy. Everybody can take a picture with them. Comedy.
It's glitching out. Quick, queef, queef.
I'm gay. Oh, all right, good.
All right.
Good episode. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
Mark
Sorry I was
Norman,
late.
everybody. More views than Joe List, probably. We'll see. Let's take
see
bets.
what happens. He's on his 12th special, though. He's
That'll
killing
upset Joe.
it. Oh, yeah. I would edit that out.
Oh, thank you guys for 100,000 subscribers.
What? You get a plaque.
How do I get the plaque,
You
Mark?
just got to email YouTube.
Email YouTube, Pat. Thanks.
There you go.
right,
That's
there it
an
is.
accomplishment. Put
All right.
that right on the wall.
I will. Bye.
It's only Feehans.